Hello everyone, welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. We've got your daily reading here for Tuesday, April 9th of 2024. Hopefully everybody is recovering after the eclipse that we've just had. Some very powerful energies going on there. Today should be a little bit of a gentler energy, a little bit of a calmer vibe going on. Some people might be feeling a little bit of we'll call it an eclipse hangover coming in here, but the dust can be settling, and any kind of weird things that you've maybe had going on. Hopefully things kind of just have a little bit of a calmer vibe for you guys. All right, be prepared for tomorrow though, because we've got Mars in Pisces conjunct Saturn. So this is maybe going to be a little bit of a push and pull kind of energy coming in. So today is a great day to just kind of take things easy and to be a little bit calm, or even to wrap some things up. We've got the Justice card coming out here for you guys first. If you've been wronged in any way, this may be where things get corrected. So a little bit of a course correction for you. Justice may be served today as it will. The Justice card represents balance and harmony in your life, in your relationships. So you could be getting some insights internally onto where to find a little bit more balance in your life, because when things are out of alignment, out of whack, right, we don't feel good. We feel out of sorts. We feel like something's just a little bit off. So have a look and see, what do you need to stop doing? What do you need to start doing? And where can you restore some balance? Justice card is Libra energy, so it can certainly be focused on relationships. It can also be focused on legal matters, on contracts and things like that. So some of you may have an opportunity here to sign a new contract, enter into some sort of agreement. It can be something to do with business. It can be something to do with your money, or maybe something to do with a relationship. So I would just say a little bit of a word to the wise here is that we are still in eclipse energy, even though the main event was yesterday, but we are still in this eclipse energy for the next few days. It's still very powerful, very strong. And we do, of course, have Mercury retrograde layered on top of that. So there are some people in the school of thought to not make important decisions, buy technology, enter into contracts and agreements and things like that while we are in Mercury retrograde. I'm of the school of thought that life goes on, and that sometimes we can't wait for the stars to be aligned every single minute of every single day. So what I would say, because we do have retrograde, review, relook, right? Get a second opinion, all that kind of stuff. So take that step back, and before you jump into something, just take a step back and make sure that you understand absolutely everything that's laid out in that agreement or that contract, that kind of thing. If you can delay a couple of days buying any technology, that might be a good thing. But I mean, if your phone has gone kaput and you need a phone to communicate, again, just make sure that you are doing research and making sure that you're making the right choice. So no impulsive decisions is basically what it is at this time, and then you should be okay. But the Justice card does bring about a potential resolution in matters as well. So contractual matters. Some of you have a contract that's wrapping up, so maybe you're paying off some loans. Some of you have some shifting dynamics in a relationship here today. But the Justice card does represent truth and honesty in your day, and that can be the order of day for you, especially if you have to have any conversations with anyone around you, in your workplace, at home, with a friend, that kind of thing. Some information could potentially be coming to you today as well, and you can trust this information, or it may come from a trustworthy person. All right. So all kinds of good things. But the Justice card, interestingly enough, of course, eclipse energy, which we're still in, brings about fated events. And the Justice card can also do that, right? Some fated events, things that are destined to happen, can also bring in some good karma for you. So that can be really good, some righting of some wrongs. Oh, I love this energy. We have blessings headed your way. We've got the 10 of water. This is the 10 of cups energy. And if this isn't a blessing by itself, it's in your blessings position. So the 10 of water, the 10 of cups, happy, happy, joy, joy. This is happy home, happy family, happy relationships. This is restoring the balance and harmony. Some of you could be getting some really good news. Some of you could have something to celebrate today. But the 10 of water is also representative of an abundance of an emotion. So you might be overflowing with emotion in some way today, or you're just feeling really good, right? But this can be about you connecting with your heart and your soul. Maybe you're doing a little bit of meditation, or perhaps with that Justice card, you're making very important decisions to clear away or make some changes in regards to things that don't make you happy, and focus on what does make you happy. Happy events. Maybe you've got some creative projects or endeavors, or, you just have you're focused on the future, because remember, with the eclipse energy, we got new beginnings, and new beginnings can be a fresh approach to life. It can be a new mindset, or it can be you really kind of making those decisions on where do I see myself headed for the future. It's a little bit more of a contemplative energy, lost in deep thought and emotion connection rather than action. And of course, the Aries solar eclipse, it does represent action, but first we take a step back, make some decisions, and then take action. But very good vibes all around today. Now let's see your challenge energy here. We've got love. Now, interesting. We had this card yesterday, didn't we? For a different deck, of course, but we had this card yesterday as the main energy. This is the Lover's card. So this is Gemini energy ruled by Mercury. And in your challenge position, okay, this can represent, yes, as we did speak about yesterday, if I remember correctly, as we spoke about yesterday, there is a need here to find balance somewhere. Whether it's just weighing the pros and cons, slowing things down a little bit, looking at the good side, looking at the bad side of things, and figuring out what's right for you, or how to, kind of get everything back on track. This can represent a challenge on opening your heart to love. It's still a good card, right? It's just that it's in your challenge position. So this is something where we need to focus today, something that may come to light today that you need to resolve, and something that's just a little bit more challenging or difficult to achieve. Balance, harmony in relationships, opening your heart to new love, connecting with your higher self as well comes in with the Lover's card, right? Maybe you're really busy today and you've got some other things on your mind, and you might, you might be like, okay, I need to go and I need to find a quiet space. I need to contemplate. I need to just get my wits about me and make sure that, that I'm making the right decisions and things like that. So part of that challenge may be to find that little bit of quiet space. But of course, the Lover's card, yes, represents partnerships and things of all kinds. Now, this can actually represent that there might be a waiting game. And because then your challenge position, think about what challenges us. We've got delays, we've got obstacles, we've got things that are really positive, but we just don't want to do. We've got the little hiccups in our day, but we also have delays, right? And so things that we've been waiting for. And so this can be that you are super positive that something really wonderful is about to happen, but a little bit of patience is the order of the day. And of course, in this Gemini energy ruled by Mercury, right? Mercury retrograde, taking a step back and taking your time before taking action. And this can actually be a little bit challenging for you, right? So it's not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination. It's just something that we just need to be aware of, right? Take a step back before taking a leap forward, revisit, refocus, refresh, renew, and reevaluate as well. So some of you could be reevaluating some connections in your life, as we talked about yesterday. So obviously this is big energy. big energy yesterday. So it's a lingering effect, a hangover effect, if you will, of the eclipse. It's, of course, we don't resolve things all in one day. We don't make life-changing decisions all in one day. So possibly for some of you here, the Justice card can be about making a very important decision. The Lover's card can also be about making a very important decision. So maybe with this energy, you are focused on making the right decision, the right choice for you, things that make you happy. But I do also feel that some of you are waiting for something very magical, very wonderful to happen, and part of the challenge can be a little bit of impatience. So with the Ten of Water and the Justice card, maybe you're maybe you're talking about marriage and things like that in a relationship, right? Maybe you're waiting for someone to pop the question, or you are maybe working through some ideas about what marriage means to you or what a higher level of commitment means to you. And this can also represent maybe some business endeavors as well. Are you happy where you are you not? So choices, 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 people. But your advice from Spirit, we've got the Messenger of Water. Now, this is the Knight of Swords energy coming in here for you. So there could be some sort of message or some news. Keep an open mind, keep an open heart with this energy. All right. There could be something really exciting, but there can also be something that you need to make sure that you completely understand before you make a decision. So ask some question. Communication is the order of the day. Basically, whether it's incoming communication, messages, opportunities, news, or whether it's something that you are putting out there as well. Communication is always a two-way street at the very least, and keep those lines of communication open. And this is where things will, this is how we can resolve some things in your day, and this is how we can make some decisions. So communication. The Messenger of Water, be aware of the potential for miscommunication today as well. Of course, we do have Mercury retrograde energy, right? So sometimes we can be talking about something or trying to get a point across, and maybe someone's not quite understanding because maybe they're not listening. So this is, kind of just be a little bit aware of that and recognize that, especially anything in the written form, like written communication, emails, text messages, those kind of things, they don't always come across the way that we want them to, because we don't have body language, we don't have inflection of voice, that kind of thing. Certain things don't come across well in the written form of communication, such as sarcasm. Right? It doesn't come across well. We can use emojis and stuff like that. That's part of why they're so popular, right? It's like, but so just be aware of check your spam folder, check your spam folders. Okay. You might have an email that goes missing. If you're waiting for some sort of news or communication to come in, there could be some delays on that as well. And you're like, dang, man, I really need this information so that I can make a decision. So just be aware of the potential for communication snafus. All right. We have this angel message here for you. At times, your angel may want to share a bit of information or impart some knowledge to you. She may do this by having a book fall off the shelf or open to a certain page. Read and learn. Communication of all kinds, verbal, written. Okay. Sometimes, if you've ever played, I don't know if you've ever done this, but sometimes if you're kind of really looking for an answer, divination comes in many forms. But sometimes what you can do is, you can sit there and ask the universe a question, right? You got something that you really want to do. Sometimes a great way to maybe get some insider information, open a book, just a random book from anywhere, randomly open it to a page with your eyes closed, just choose a paragraph. Sometimes what you find there can be really quite interesting. But read and learn, so there could be some accidental information that you come across, but some information that's put in your path for a reason, for a purpose, and from a higher realm. 555. Oh, yay. Okay, 555. Obstacles and challenges, but also big changes. The angels have big changes in store for you. They're sending you this sign so you'll be prepared. And of course, all throughout April, what is the theme of the month? Change, right? So there we go. So maybe you're seeing fives. You might also be seeing 11s because the Justice card is card number 11. 11 can represent new beginnings, right, which we're in this kind of energy anyway. But it can also be next level of commitment in things as well, or the next level of something new, right, making progress in your day. So there could be something that you need to change, or there could be some changes going on that put you in alignment with your goals and your dreams and the things that are making you happy. Whatever your situation is, you might be seeing those 555s, you might be seeing ones. We do have 3 ones in here. We've got 2 on the Justice card, 11, and then we've got the 10 of water, which is number 1 as well. So we do have 111. I don't know about you, but I am seeing a lot of 111s and 1111s leading up to this eclipse. So means something different for everyone. So pay attention when you see them. But I'm going to leave that there, folks. I hope there was something here for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed your reading, hit that like button. And don't be afraid to throw a comment in the box down below. How is this eclipse treating you? Anyways, thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.